Hi guys, it's Angie with Fun Endeavors Tie-Dye Lab. Today I'm going to make a center bullseye shirt. I'm going to ice dye this one in the muck too. The shirt's been washed and dried, soaked in a soda ash solution for at least 20 to 30 minutes. I wrung it out of my Panda spin dryer and so it's just barely damp. I have the shirt turned inside out, and to begin I want to go ahead and center the shirt. I'm going to do this part really fast, so down below in the description for this video is a link to another video which shows how to center a shirt. Essentially what I'm doing is getting the center of the front of the shirt and the center of the back of the shirt right up next to each other so that the front will be more symmetrical and the back will be more symmetrical when they're dyed. Using a washable marker and a piece of kite string, I'm going to draw half of a circle onto my shirt. So to find the center, I'm going to fold my shirt in half. I'm actually going to put the center of my circle a little bit above the center of my shirt. Once I've drawn the arc on the shirt, I'm going to fan fold that line. This shirt I'm going to tie with sinew. I would like to have the white lines that come from tying a shirt with sinew. Because it is waxed, whenever I wrap it around and pull it really tight, it'll lock down on the shirt and form a waterproof barrier that won't allow dye into that area. I'd like my sinew lines to be an equal distance apart from each other, so I'm using a ruler and a washable marker, and I'm going to place my lines 1 inch apart. I'm going to fan fold the rest of the shirt and continue placing sinew lines every inch. Now that the shirt is tied, it's time to start applying the dye. As I mentioned earlier, I'm going to muck dye this shirt. So I've placed the shirt down inside of a container. For this one, I'm going to put the dye on top of the ice. So I'm going to cover the shirt really well with ice. The container is a little bit larger than the shirt, so I want to go ahead and put plenty of ice so that the shirt will stay under all of the muck. All muck is it's the runoff from where the ice and the dye melt. To process in the muck just means that you leave the shirt down inside of a container like this, and you let it sit in all the runoff from the ice and dye. I'm beginning with Dances with Raisins, which is a Dharma Trading Company color. I'm just going to add the dye to a couple of different areas on top of the ice. If you remember when I put the shirt down inside of the container, it's over on that side of the container. So I'm really only going to add dye to that part. I don't want to waste the dye putting it over the top of just the plain ice. The next color is Shiitake Mushroom from Custom Colors. I'm sprinkling it in the blank areas and then just a little over the top of the Dances with Raisins. To make sure I have plenty of soda ash in my shirt after all the ice melts, I'm going to add an additional sprinkle on top of the dye. Now I'm going to take my container and put it someplace out of the way where it won't be disturbed at all. I allowed the shirt to process for 48 hours. Then I began rinsing the shirt. I started out rinsing in cold water and gradually warmed the water up to hot. I continued to rinse the shirt in hot water until most of the excess dye had been removed. Then I put it in the washing machine. I washed it on hot water using Dharma's textile detergent and then threw it in the dryer. And this is what our shirt looks like. I really like the way this shirt turned out. I think that the color splits from the shiitake and the Dances with Raisins look really good together. So hey, if you guys have enjoyed watching this video, I sure would appreciate it if you'd hit the big red subscribe button and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a great day.